Hello, friends. Welcome to DNF Diaries. Every other week, we bring you a wonderfully entertaining, low-stakes, absolutely no-shame story of a DNF in the ultra marathon, sub-ultra, FKT, or through hike world. For those that are not familiar, DNF stands for drenched, nauseous, and falling. It does not mean that. We actually used AI for this one, and they came up with great answers. I couldn't think of anything, but it doesn't mean that. It actually means did not finish. So we are also accepting DNF stories through our email, dnfconfessions@gmail.com, or you can slide into our DMs. It is at DNF Diaries. Please send us your stories about quitting and endurance effort. If you'd like to be kept anonymous, we can do that too. That's how we keep this going. We keep this podcast going via DNF stories. We actually received a lot. We haven't checked our email in a while, and we've received a lot of stories, so thank you so much. We are actually together right now, me and our dog. I am Tara Dower, and my chosen adventure is running, sometimes hiking up big mountains and the San Juans, and not being able to breathe. That is my favorite. Specifically in the San Juans. Anywhere else,
just
I think
San Juans.
Yeah, I think it would be concerning otherwise.
Yeah, they're pretty high up. Pretty hard to breathe there.
Yeah.
Super hard.
I watched Hard Rock a little bit. We'll get into that. But, watching these athletes sprinting up mountains, and I am barely holding on. It was incredible. Who are you?
I'm Arlee Hiskey, and my chosen adventure is puttering around the mountains and the trails. My preferred speed is a putter right now.
What did you just do?
Oh, I just DNF'd.
Well, I guess we'll get into that.
We'll get into
it
slightly.
Yeah, and then we're gonna Arlee's gonna tell us their DNF story on another episode.
Mm-hmm.
This episode is going to be a listener submitted story, so it's gonna be fun. We just want to thank Ultra for sponsoring. You have anything to say for Ultra or Cold Dog?
Oh,
he listens.
I've got things to say for Ultra. Actually,
okay.
I just used the new Olympus 275s for a pretty long time on a big effort, and they were incredible.
Yeah,
they're so comfortable. They're nice and light.
Yeah,
they fit great, fresh out of the box. 100% recommend.
Yeah.
Shout out Cold Dog. You brought those to me.
Yeah.
And I love them.
Yeah. Cold Dog wasn't able to get you that really cool shirt though. So
but that was more of
he had to
come
through.
It's not really like a Cold Dog.
Well,
because it was like a limited edition.
We don't know that. We don't know what Colby's
I trust what he says.
Okay. We love you, Colby. And Ultra. So thank you so much for sponsoring. We are so appreciative of y'all's support. We're going to get into Ultra news, updates, short stories about a run we went on recently. Do you want to start? You run the ball, but I can talk about some if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love doing the Ultra news.
Okay.
So first we're going to big highlight for Katie Scheid. The biggest highlight. She's from New England, grew up in Maine. She worked in the Huts and the Whites. Pretty incredible. We love New England. Really a breeding ground for tough trail runners. Anyways, talking about Katie Scheid today because she stole the show at Hard Rock last weekend. Set a new women's course record, 21 minutes faster than Courtney's best time.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible performance from her.
Yeah.
Our other second Hard Rock shout out is to Ludo for back-to-back victories. What a guy.
Dude, watching him, it's beautiful. I mean, Katie and him, but Ludo, he's just like, he's so, like, his legs and his arms are so long, his torso is like small, and he is meant for the mountains, for the San Juans. It is beautiful watching him run. Katie too. Katie, I was watching Katie's stride, like we were watching near Handy's, so she had just hiked up Handy's and she was running down it, and then she was running up like a little hill up to American Basin, I think. And I was trying to like watch her, like her speed and everything. And I hadn't even run, like, I think at that point, I don't know what they're at, like 30 or 40 miles at that point. I didn't even run anything. And I tried to, like, when I was on my way up, what she just did, I try to replicate that, and it's just like, it's difficult. It's so hard. It's like, she's so incredible. She's magic. Yeah, Katie stole the show. Ludo stole the show, and it was a full French sweep for the men's field. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about this invasion?
You know, we're at least like 2 years strong of the French really sweeping the Hard Rock.
Wait, last year? What was last year?
Well, Ludo won.
Ludo won last year.
And I remember the meme last year of it being a French sweep. But I'm gonna look up.
I'm trying to remember who was in the men's race last year. I have no idea except for Ludo.
Oh, Diego Pazos was second. He's Swiss, and Jason Schlar was third. Yeah. So the USA was there, but Ludo swept.
Yeah, he did.
He set a course record. He was 3 hours ahead of second place.
Yeah,
it wasn't a full French podium. I'm going to say the French took the race.
And then this year it was Jermaine and Matthew and Jermaine, Katie's partner.
Yeah.
That's a full French sweep. And Katie was the kind of only, what do you consider Katie? She's
from Maine.
Born and bred in the United States.
She's from New England.
Okay. But it says on Google,
France.
Yeah, it says USA /
definitely
France.
like, she lives in Europe. She lives in France. She got a PhD there, I think.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Manon and Katarina, they got second and third, and Katarina had a really tough time. She lost her sight once again, but was able to pull it through in the end there. She was actually being chased by fourth place. I think fourth place was like 5 minutes behind her. I watched it. I hiked up to the flagpole, and I was watching the race go down, like from above Silverton. It was really cool. I could see, I was watching live stream, and I saw Katarina and Howie like running through the town, and it was like they're like, oh yeah, the fourth place is like 5 minutes behind. But at that point she was like, I mean, she was gonna get it, but it was like Katarina lost her sight and still like managed to like get third place, which I think is incredible.
It's incredible.
With a really good time, 32 minutes or 32 minutes. Can you imagine? 32 hours. Yeah, we love Hard Rock. Do you like Hard Rock or Western better? What's like your they're different.
They're so different.
Yeah.
They're so different. Like they're like incomparable.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I have never run either, but I've crewed both. Incomparable. They're just so different.
Yeah.
They're so, the vibe of everything is so different between the two races.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like with Hard Rock, it's a little more like, it's less like deep of a field. And you kind of have an idea of who's going to win, which that makes it not as exciting. But Hard Rock is just more, in my opinion, like an exciting course and just an exciting race. It's just like an all day thing. It's beautiful. But then Western is like really exciting in the way that it brings such big competition, and you don't really know who's going to win because anything could happen. There's a lot of attrition.
Yeah. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, we can move on to Rachel Etrikin snatching the win and the women's course record at High Lonesome. Big fan of hers.
Yeah, she's incredible. Total baller.
Super cool.
She seems so chill.
Yeah, she is very chill.
Yeah.
And then you wanted to say that?
Yeah, we've got a couple of New England highlights for the fans, for the listeners. First, and this all happened like last weekend. It was like big weekend for ultra running. You know, like we had Hard Rock.
Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna go get my water. By the way,
yeah,
you can.
And then we had Andrew Drummond smashing the New Hampshire Diartisma unsupported FKT, and so that is a route that touches or bags all of the New Hampshire, the 48 high peaks in the Whites in the state, the White Mountains. It is approximately 231 mile route with like 86,000 odd feet of climbing through the Whites. And Andrew Drummond smashed the unsupported record. He took like a day off the time or something like that. Yeah, totally incredible. And then Xander Keeter also ran a new sub 24-hour FKT through the 100-mile wilderness, which is like the last 100-mile stretch in Maine of the AT.
Yeah.
And he smashed his previous supported record. I think he took like an hour off his time.
And then Maya
maybe
Buckingham
3-4 weeks ago, she also smashed the women's supported FKT through the 100-mile wilderness.
Yeah, what was it? It was a day and 5 hours.
Yeah, Maya ran like 29:30.
Yeah.
And smashed it. She did incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you were looking up Liz Durstein, you were reading her blog post
updates.
Yeah. Where can we find those, by the way, if anyone wants to keep up to date with how Liz is doing? Liz is on the PCT right now trying to set the new women's self-supported FKT, and it looks like she's having a great time.
Looks like she's really out there doing it.
Yeah, we love that.
And just like moving through it. She's still in California. And you can follow along on her blog through Substack. It's called Pink Feathers. And she posts daily updates about everything that's happening to her out there. Some are long, some are short, kind of depending on like her time.
I can't believe she's writing. She loves to write. So it makes sense. Maybe it's a good outlet for her, but you can't catch me doing that.
No way.
No.
But she's great. Her updates I love reading them. I read them every single day.
Wow.
And they're great. Yeah. Follow along. Liz Durstein's.
How were the Sierras for her?
I think they were okay. I think they were hard, but
was she excited to get out of the desert?
Yeah, she seemed really excited to get out of the desert.
Yeah.
And like really excited. I think getting out of the desert and getting out of the heat and also catching kind of like the bubble of thru hikers to being around some more people. And now she's past the Sierras and it seems like she's been going through a lot of burn zones, which is hot and maybe also pretty lonely because it sounds like she's finding out a lot of hikers are bypassing those. Yeah. But I was reading her yesterday's update and she found a camping buddy for the night, which sounded very exciting.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I love camping buddies.
So much.
Well, do you have a run story?
Yeah, I can tell a quick run story.
Yeah.
This weekend, I went on a really big run and I tried to run 150 miles. And I made it 129 miles.
I said yesterday, I was like, oh, you did 130 miles.
And I said, no, I did not. Because I worked really hard for every single one of those miles. And I did not do 130. It was 129. I'm trying to oversell myself here.
Just rounding up.
It's rounding up. And now I've got this fat blister on the ball of one of my feet, and we're going to pop it again after this episode.
Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram or Arlee, I did a popping of the blister on my story. It squirted.
It's deep in there.
Yeah, it squirted. Yeah, it was a hard one. So taking advice for blister popping, we just got a needle and burned it and then stuck it in there.
And then you band-aided it up afterwards. Kept it clean, you know.
Yeah, no Neosporin.
We couldn't find it.
Oh,
it's a dryer.
The dryer
might happen like 2 more times.
That's fine. It's really authentic.
Yeah.
Ultra runners dry things, wash things.
All my nasty clothes from this weekend.
I'm so excited for your story. And then my run story, I haven't really thought of one. Let's see. Oh, I've been doing a lot of road running because I've been traveling a lot. Like I did 36 hours. I've said this to so many people. 36 hours. I drove from Durango to Vermont, Burlington, Vermont. And that was like a lot of fun because I had a friend with me and it was a good time. But we had to do like 10-hour days and I did a lot of road running. But I went to Kansas, Atchison, Kansas, right on the border of Missouri and Kansas, right on the Missouri River, actually. And I got this award called the Pioneering Achievement Award. It was so great. Everyone was so welcoming. But they asked if I wanted to run in the YMCA Amelia Earhart fun run / walk 8K 2K. And I said, I'll do the 8K. That sounds great. And I start and It's 80 degrees by the start at 7:30 a.m.
That's so hot. That's so hot.
And I'm pretty sure it was like 100% humidity because it felt more
Probably.
like it felt more like swimming instead of running.
Already drenched.
I was so wet
before the start. Been in a pool all day.
And from the beginning, I was like, I want to beat everybody, the men and the women. This is the YMCA Fun Run Walk 8K. I have to win the entire thing. Little did I know there was local college students who run track and cross country.
Oh, and some like D1 track runners.
Yes, and the guy who won actually runs like a sub 4-minute mile. I did not know that.
Super freaking fast. Yeah. Absolutely flying.
Yeah, and so I started the run, and I think I was running because it was in Benedict College, and I think I was running. So the two guys went off, and like I thought I could catch them, but they kind of like took off. I was like, damn it. And then there was this another guy. I passed him in the beginning, and then there was this other dude that I was trying to catch, and I think he was a monk. I think that's what they're called in the Catholic Church. I'm pretty sure he was a monk. He was very fast. He was a fast monk. And I kept trying to pass him, and usually if I pass somebody, they don't pass me back right away. He was like racing me. We were passing each other back and forth.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then I got really hot, and I was like, I'm not doing this. This is like a 5-mile run. I can't run this fast. It was like 5:30s.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And he was racing me. And so I was like, okay, it's fine. And so just continued running, and at that point I was 5th overall. And this kid, it's very hilly in Kansas, in Atchison, Kansas, super hilly. And I'm running up the last huge hill. And this kid starts like, I mean, he's sprinting up this hill. He's talking full sentences. He's like, you're doing so great. And this is the last hill. I'm like, thanks. Great. Cool. See ya. And he's
rub it in my face.
Yeah, he sprints up the hill, and then I'm trying to catch them, and they're just gone. I'm like, I can't. So now I'm 6th overall, whatever. I finished the race. I am drenched head to toe. I am sweating so much. I go up to him, and he apparently runs for the college as well. And he says they do those all the time, those hills all the time. So I felt a little better, but it was hot, and I was beat by 6 men, whatever, at the Amelia Earhart YMCA Fun Run / Walk 8K, 2K, but neither here nor there. I actually don't know what that saying means at all.
I think it kind of means like whatever.
Yeah, okay, whatever. But yeah, that was my story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great story.
Thanks.
Yeah, sitting here with a couple of champions today. We have our main DNF story for today that we're going to tell. And this story is from Kristi, and it is quite a tale.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And so it's a tale of defeat, obviously. Narrowly missed cutoffs, dreams, sprints, and a couple lovely, juicy postscripts.
Wait, what's that mean?
A PS at the end. Like when you think it's over, but then there's just a little bit more.
Oh, good.
A little more treat.
I thought it was like a postscript, like a doctor's script.
No.
Okay.
No.
That would have been, I mean, either way.
Prescription drugs actually don't show up in this story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Maybe one day.
So before I get started with telling you what race Kristi ran and what we're talking about today, I do have a question. What lore do you know about the Barkley? Specifically things that might be considered conspiracy theories.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that John Kelly is not from this planet, and when he goes out into the woods, his spaceship actually picks him up, and they take him to like, these spots where he can get the book, and then they drop him off right there in the woods, so it still looks like he runs in. And so that's why he's done it so many times.
That's how he wins.
Yep.
Spaceships.
On his spaceship.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's actually come up a half dozen times in conversations.
Wow, half dozen.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, different people. They're not associated with each other either.
Baker's dozen or regular dozen?
I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna say regular dozen.
Okay. Yeah.
Baker's dozen is 12.
It's 13.
A
regular dozen's 12. Don't know.
Why?
No idea. We always want one more treat.
I'm gonna just throw this one in for you.
Oh, yeah, an extra.
Well, yeah, that's my conspiracy theory.
Okay.
And also, well, more specifically, that they got the idea from a prisoner running around the mountains in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So today, Kristi sent us her story about her experience at the Barkley Fall Classic.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
In 2022. And the Barkley Fall Classic, or BFC, can be described as...
Is it really called that?
Yeah.
BFC?
BFC, for short.
I love that.
Yeah.
BFC.
BFC, baby. Can be described as terrible, awesome, and soul-crushing. Given that there's a level of secrecy surrounding all of the Barkley events, all of the race details and rules provided, or that I'm going to talk about and mention, are from Kristi herself, and they're not from a race official. So I'm put it out there because the Barkley, there's a level of lore that surrounds any event with any kind of affiliation to Barkley. Like there's lore, there's conspiracy, there's secrecy. It's all there. There's probably witches. I'm not really sure.
So we're getting the inside scoop.
We're getting the inside scoop from Kristi, not from a race official.
Okay. Well, who's really a race official at that race? Who knows?
Unclear.
Who puts it on?
Not sure.
Are there any officials, or everyone just shows up in the woods?
One guy. And then that man on Twitter who's just like, I think broad folding chair. He's just a bystander. He's not Dylan Bowman. It's not Mountain Outpost. He's
Career
like
Grand
Keith
Slam.
on X.
Why is it Barkley in the Career Grand Slam?
Dylan, we'd love to know.
Yeah.
We'd love to know. If you're listening.
What the heck?
Debo.
Get the Diagonal Diffuse out of there and put Barkley.
Replace Barkley.
Yeah, what the heck?
Nobody has a career Grand Slam.
We should make a new one. Career Grand Slam.
Grand Slam. The true test of an athlete.
Changing the goalpost. Moving the goalpost. Okay,
so
Kristi.
some stats for the BFC.
Okay.
It's approximately 40 miles. I think it's referred to as a heavy 50K. Just a very heavy 50K. There's about 13,000 feet of gain, and it takes place exclusively on the infamous Barkley Marathons course. So it's not the same as the Barkley Marathons, but it is on the same course. It's just like a different event.
Okay.
Participants are not allowed to have pacers, drop bags, crew, trekking poles, or GPS watches. And if any of these rules are broken, especially the GPS watch rule, runners are immediately disqualified and banned for life from future BFC races.
Wait, what? Wait, is this the same? Like, this isn't the same as the Barkley, but can they use during the Barkley? Are all those things also?
I think so.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think so.
Okay.
Participants are given a cloth map of the race course the night prior.
Is it made out of like a like cow hide?
Probably.
And like Lewis and Clark style.
Yeah. But they are forbidden from sharing any images of the map or the map itself. Participants are allowed to see their friends and family at the aid stations in the finish line, but they are not allowed to receive aid or to be crewed by them at all. So like there's some points on the course where Kristi will run into like a friend or a family member at an aid station, but they're not providing aid. They're just like spectating, essentially. Okay. Yeah. And I think we've seen that like in Barkley Marathon coverage of like, you know, people or media kind of being at like an area of the course, but they're not providing the runners with anything. They're just spectating or maybe taking videos and pictures and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now that the stage is set for what this race entails, and thinking of all the lore surrounding Barkley events, what do you think about this race? What kind of, like, maybe, where's your brain going right now?
I think it sounds like my cup of tea.
Oh.
Personally, but
yeah.
I mean, besides that, I think it sounds like a fun brainchild of this guy who was just like, let's do something really, really hard. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to make other people.
Tea, so
yeah.
He was not going to do it, but you might.
Well, yeah, apparently.
Let's come back to that.
He's
at
not
the end of the story. If you are still into it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Race is like your next goal. I talk about this often, how my friends have like taken full control of me as a person and my autonomy, and just like they are making decisions for me, popping my blisters without my consent, all this stuff. And Reese actually told me that that's my next goal. So I guess that's my next goal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, sounds like my cup of tea, but it also sounds hard.
Yeah. How are you at navigating and schwacking?
Schwacking, I would say I would give myself like a D. I don't do a good job of schwacking. Navigating, maybe like a C. I have a really good sense of direction. How about you?
Once upon a time, I was quite good at it because it was something I used to do for a job, like with a map and compass. Schwacking, hate it, just pisses me off. Getting constantly whacked by bushes and shrub and shit like that. I hate it.
What's the worst shrubbery to go through that's not okay? We all know like
briars.
Like, briars are bad, but like what's the next one?
Probably really tall grass where I can't see the ground and I'm worried about snakes.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's slightly moist. So you're just getting slapped with,
you're just so drenched. Wet. Soaked.
Mine is stinging nettle, probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, stinging nettle kind of sucks.
Yeah. Okay, so Kristi's story has two parts. And the first is her DNF in 2022. And I'm going to walk us through that. And then part 2 is a surprise. So stay on the edge of your seats for a little while longer, my dear listener pals. So we're going to get started with part 1. Kristi starts the race, and it's going as good as it can, given the hellacious nature of the race. She climbs up Rat Jaw. Oh my God. Tara, what do you know about Rat Jaw?
I don't know anything, but it sounds really rough. I mean, with a name like Rat Jaw, first of all, it sounds like pointless because with a name like Rat Jaw, but it also sounds really hard. So doing a PUD is already annoying, but when it's hard, it's even more annoying.
Yeah, and PUD, for those that aren't familiar with the AT lingo, stands for a pointless up and down. Rat Jaw sounds like one of those. That's for damn sure. So
we're up Rat Jaw.
Rat Jaw is part of the BFC course and part of the Barkley Marathons course. And I think it's like one of the more infamous parts.
Okay.
And I say that because it's the part that I had heard of before. And it's a section of the course that runners must go up and down multiple times in the BFC. And I believe in the Barkley Marathons as well, but that's not what this story's about.
Neither here nor there.
It's neither here nor there. Yeah. Barkley Marathons, we don't care. We're talking about the BFC, baby. So Rat Jaw is over a mile of 60 to 70 degree angled, briar-filled, schwacking terrain. You can't see right now, but Tara just visibly grimaced and shut her eyes and shook her head no. So Kristi scrambles, because it doesn't sound runnable to me. Kristi scrambles down Rat Jaw. I really like saying it that way. In the blistering sun, and then death crawl marches, her words, not mine, back to the top again.
Oh, you go up again.
And as I was writing the script for this episode on a road trip, I was in the passenger seat.
Uh-huh.
And as I was writing this section of the episode, The Climb by Miley Cyrus happened to be playing.
Ultra Runner's favorite song.
Yeah. And so I can only imagine what this rat jaw climb is like compared to what Miley's climb was like. But who am I to compare? Christy said that this section tested her determination, her spirits, and her physical limits.
Well, yeah.
Seems right.
I would imagine. Yeah. If it did it, I would be wondering.
Seems kind of like the point of Rat Jaw.
Yeah.
At the top of Rat Jaw is a fire tower that runners have to scale, of course.
Wait, up it?
Yeah, they have to climb the fire tower. I don't know why the summit would be the summit. Let's climb another, 7 sets of stairs. Most fire towers are sketchy and feel unsafe. So, why not just go up it after, your legs don't work anymore? I'm not sure.
But I like the idea, before you said there were stairs, I like the idea that they had to literally climb the side of it.
Oh,
they weren't
like
allowed.
A Mulan situation.
They aren't allowed to use the stairs. They put tacks on the stairs to prevent them to go up, but you have to literally climb it.
And that's now becoming Barkley lore. That's the newest conspiracy theory.
That's actually real, so everyone perpetuate that right now.
So Christy gets to the top of Rat Jaw. She climbs the fire tower, and runners have to get their bibs punch, a hole punch or something at different parts on the course to attest to the fact that they made it to a turnaround point. Christy's sobbing tears of absolute pride and joy as she scales the fire tower.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Have you ever cried at the top of a climb?
At the top of Katahdin in 2019 during the through hike, I made our friend Rascal cry too. So yeah,
that's quite a victory.
How about you?
I'm sure I have. At the top of Bishop Pass.
Oh my gosh, yes, me too.
Yeah, definitely.
I cried for so many reasons.
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe.
It wasn't just pride and joy.
Suffocation.
Yeah. So somewhere early on in the race, another runner's shoe completely fell apart.
Oh.
And he was running with the bottom sole of the shoe just flapping open wider and wider every time. And Christy shared a lot of miles in conversation with this shoe guy. So I wanted to include that in there. I'm imagining somebody running with a running shoe that's split open like that. And I just am thinking about it. I'm going to try and make a sound effect in the microphone. And I just think that every step probably sounds like... And I can't imagine. Oh my God.
Sounds like a good night to me.
Yeah. They'll get into the night. Don't worry. That comes later. So while Rat Jaw may have been the hardest part of the course, the rest of it was no walk in the park. Next, we get to a section called Meth Lab, which is another straight up and down climb, scramble, slide, whatever works really. It's definitely not runnable. It's not for me.
The name makes sense for Tennessee.
And so Meth Lab takes you to another nasty descent called Testicle Spectacle. It's pretty unclear where this name comes from. I'm going to let everyone speculate how they want to, why something is called the Testicle Spectacle. Not sure.
It seems pretty non-inclusive, honestly.
It does.
Yeah. Can I participate? I don't know if I can.
I don't know. I might need to skip that part.
Yeah. Does that mean if you don't have testicles, you can skip it?
Well, Christy went through it.
Oh. Icon.
And so this section includes crab walking and slip sliding down muddy slopes before you reach the bottom. And then at the bottom of the Testicle Spectacle was John Kelly, waiting to punch runners' bibs to give proof that they had made it.
John.
Yeah. And so as I was writing this and reading through Christy's story, and I was hearing all these insane section names like Meth Lab, Rat Jaw, Testicle Spectacle. I asked my partner, who's a novice trail runner, how she would feel about a race if she saw a map with these section labels on it. And her response was, "What the fuck? That sounds like specific branding. I'm intimidated by those names." And then she said, "I don't think I want to run that."
I mean, yeah. Cleo makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And so then, after meth lab, after testicle spectacle, after rat jaw, runners
you have to say it like
rat jaw. Runners are lucky enough to get to climb a ladder over the prison wall that takes them through a super long and dark tunnel underneath the prison. Finally, a section that sounds runnable.
That sounds like so much fun.
Kristi said this part was actually so super fun.
Oh.
And there was cool water flowing through the tunnel that soothed all of the cuts on her legs.
Good.
And it cooled her down.
Good.
Being in like a dark, cool tunnel in like the heat of the day.
Yeah.
Whew, I bet that felt good.
Yeah. I wonder if it was standing water, but she says it was flowing. So.
I feel like it was maybe like a little, like a
trickle. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine that's like any cave or tunnel I'm in, I'm imagining always there's like a trickle of water. You can't be in a tunnel or a cave without that.
Yeah,
so
no way. And so after all of this, Kristi makes it to decision point with 12 minutes to spare before the cutoff.
Good.
And it's at this point that Laz, who's like the infamous
the one guy
who's in charge of the race. Yeah. And he asks her if she wants to end with the marathon finish. So we're at about 26 miles at this point. Or if she wants to go for the full send, the full 40-mile course.
Oh, yes.
Kristi says, "I'm going big."
Yes.
And she gets her bib punched by Laz, grabs a cold can of Coke, and heads out with just over 2 hours left to finish the race.
Okay, good.
Kristi credits this cold Coke with being damn near life-changing, calling it the most replenishing thing I've ever put past my lips. That's a direct quote. With this, Kristi would like to officially dispel the rumor that BFC aid stations have only water and Slim Jims. That is just not true.
Slim Jims.
So Kristi and the other runners who decide to send it run off into the sunset, encountering signs with false warnings of 1 more mile. Absolute lies. There was more than 1 more mile. At some point, Kristi catches up to her friend Jacqueline Sommer on the summit of the last climb.
Okay.
And they run together until just before the end. It was at this point that they were really, really chasing the 13-hour, 20-minute cutoff. Both runners were super aware of how much time was left for them to finish. And they encounter one final and unexpected obstacle and realize that they really need to pedal to the metal to the finish line if they're going to make it before the cutoff. What's going through your mind right now, Tara? How are you feeling about one last final and unexpected obstacle with a looming cutoff?
Are you asking me what I think it is, or what do I think at this point for the race? Okay.
Both.
What do I think for the race? I think since it's a DNF podcast, I don't think it's going to go well. I think this is the turning point. And what I think it is a line of vicious dogs they have to actually hurdle.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm imagining.
That's like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yes, a 3-headed dog. Yeah.
Fluffy's on the course.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Conspiracy number 2.
And it's actually John Kelly's dog. He's bred it specifically for this race.
Yeah.
Another conspiracy.
So these two badass women are sprinting on this pitch black trail after having run through obstacle nonsense for over 13 hours.
Okay.
Jacqueline sprints ahead, and Kristi is still sprinting herself to the anxiety-inducing sounds of screaming and 5-minute warning bombs going off. So some kind of like firework situation that's like 5 minutes left.
Oh my
until
gosh.
the cutoff. And she can hear that from where she is on the course. She was so determined, forcing her legs to cooperate, ignoring the tricks her mind was playing. She rounds the corner, and people are screaming, "Go, go, go! Less than a minute left!" The finish line is in sight. The crowd of spectators screaming. Kristi crosses the finish line at 13 hours, 20 minutes, and 9 seconds. She's 9 seconds too late.
No.
And officially the first DNF finisher of the race.
Oh, no.
The crowd is now echoing with phrases of, "Oh no." And she almost made it. We're almost at the end of part 1. What do you think? How are you feeling?
That's devastating. I feel so bad for her. What I thought when you were saying like she just heard all of these like shouts and stuff, I thought that maybe they were playing a trick on people and they had like a boom box in the woods, and so you think that you're like almost there, but you're not.
Oh my God.
That's what I was thinking.
Wow.
But that's really unfortunate and devastating.
Yeah.
The first DNF though at the Barkley Fall Classic.
9 seconds too late.
Oh man.
So the final installment of part 1 is that Kristi was absolutely sobbing, totally depleted at the end of this effort. After spending some time feeling disappointed and thinking about all the places she could have saved 9 seconds, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yep.
Kristi realizes that she is so damn proud of herself.
Yeah.
And that she just did the hardest thing ever. She would so rather finish 9 seconds late in DNF than not try at all.
Yeah.
And she also said, "I'm never doing that again."
So what does she do?
So now we're on to part 2, which is almost the end of our story.
Okay.
Any predictions?
I think she's going to go back and she's going to finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
On the car ride back to the hotel after the race, after the DNF, Kristi was recapping her race with her friend DC, who so lovingly swooped up her sobbing self at the finish line. And Kristi realized that she did, in fact, want to come back to BFC and give it another go. Didn't take long. So when the invitation came, because of course you have to be invited to the race, you can't just sign up for it, she accepted it. So in 2023, Kristi shows up to the race with laser focus. Despite having seen a dead black cat on their walk to the start line, Kristi was ready to go.
I mean, honestly, I think that's a good thing because aren't black cats like bad luck?
Yeah.
So I think that's a good thing.
Oh, because it's dead.
Because it's dead.
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
Get that bad luck out of here. That's pretty ominous, though.
Super ominous.
Oh, there's a black cat. Oh, it's dead. Okay.
Okay. Well. Kristi said that the people and the community around this race are one of the best things about it. She was able to chat with a bunch of other runners and friends that she had made last year. But once the starting cigarette was lit, she ran off and wasted no time at all. She didn't take any pictures. She thought about that cold Coke that she'd had last year all day until she got one. And this year, instead of rat jaw being in the blistering sun, it was in the pouring rain, adding a new element of treachery: mud. She battled the mud and rain all day through meth lab and testicle spectacle until she made it to decision point, where she told Laz, "Punch my bib. I'm going back out there, baby." She did not call Laz baby. That is something I added, to be clear. How do you think Laz would react to being called baby?
Yeah, I've never met him before. I like to imagine that he would be into it. He'd be like, "Yeah, you too, baby. Have a good time." Oh, yeah, he'd probably give it right back.
Yeah.
But I don't know him.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah. The final obstacle this year was a waist-high creek. And while it was yet another obstacle, it was also so refreshing on Kristi's scratched up mess of legs. She keeps running and racing, adrenaline absolutely coursing through her body. And she crosses the finish line in 13 hours and 4 minutes. She was overjoyed and celebrated with a classic arms up in the air kind of pose situation.
Kristi.
Yeah. This is the end.
Wow.
What do you think?
I'm so happy she went back. Yeah. It sounds like this race needs to be done in the pouring rain.
Oh, you think so?
I think that's the only way to do like dreary conditions, pouring rain. It's obvious because she did so well the second time.
She did. Yeah.
Did she go through the tunnel?
Yeah. She must have. Yeah.
I like to think that, you know, another obstacle that they should employ for next year is the tunnel, but it slowly fills up with water. And so you have to get through it before it fills up to the top.
That's
like a
terrifying.
Titanic situation.
Oh my God, sinking ship.
Yep. But yeah, so proud for Christy. Good for her. I would be overjoyed too, and my hands would be also in the air the entire time.
Yeah.
Our
final postscript is that this year Christy is running the Leadville 100, and she's super, super excited about it, and would love to connect with any other runners out there at Leadville. Good luck to her and to everyone else in the field. She can be found at Christy Runs on Coffee on Instagram if you'd like to follow along with her race.
I'm going right now. Everyone go right now also to find her.
KristiRunSoncofFee.
I think I spelled it wrong. Rubs on coffee. No, on coffee. Yeah, everyone go follow her. That was a great story.
Wasn't it lovely?
Yeah. I must have spelt it wrong.
Her redemption arc, absolutely incredible.
Yeah. Would you do Barkley?
No.
Or Barkley Fall Classic?
Absolutely not.
No?
No interest.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
This doesn't interest you whatsoever?
No, I don't like schwacking.
Okay, you wear like the tights.
I don't like doing it.
Is there any way I could convince you?
No.
I
would do it if it wasn't a race and it was just a big day
adventure.
out with a friend.
Okay.
I would do it then. Because then it's just an adventure. It's not a race. It's different.
Yeah.
But so at the beginning you said my cup of tea. What do you think now?
I think I would absolutely do it. I think I would have to work on my navigation skills. I think I rely heavily on my maps, like on my, like they tell me on my watch where to go, where to turn. I would also want to record the activity, but I know you can't do that. So I wouldn't be able to do that. I think I can get over that. I can get over those hurdles. It sounds like my cup of tea. Like the whole time you were telling the story, I was like, I want to do this right away. I want to be in there. I want to encounter the 3-headed dog.
You heard it here first. Tara wants an invite to the Barkley Fall Classic.
Yeah. Are you listening, Laz, baby?
Oh, he's listening.
It's like, oh, hell yeah. Gerald,
what's her address?
What's her email? You can find me at dnfconfessions@gmail.com, Les. Arlee, too. They'll accept an invite as well. I'll get them there. Oh, that was so great.
I'll go if you go.
Oh, I love that so much.
Oh, my
God. So she's got Leadville. Does she have goals for Leadville?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Wow. Yeah.
We'll see how she does.
Seems like a wildly...
But she crushes it.
Like, sounds like she's gonna have an easy time if she can do the Barkley Fall Classic.
Oh, my God.
Twice.
She's gonna cruise through Leadville.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was so great.
Right. That's the story.
That was probably my favorite story yet.
Wow.
I think. I'm trying to think through all of our stories we've had.
Yeah.
The Howie one was pretty good, and the one with Rascal always makes me happy, but I think that was my favorite.
Run Club DNF.
Yes.
With the poo emergency. That one was really good. They're all great.
Yeah.
They're all good.
So, I guess for the first part of the story, is there anything you would have done differently? I don't think... This is just the same story every time we do this podcast.
Sounds like she tried so hard.
Yeah, and it was 9 seconds. And
oh my gosh.
She was focused. She had a can of cold Coke. I think there's nothing you can do better, but except for maybe like, I don't know, run 9 seconds faster.
Yeah.
And that seems very easy.
Yeah. She did it. She ran 15 minutes faster the next year.
Yeah. So congrats, Christy. We're so excited for you to do Leadville.
Yeah. Good luck out there. Okay. That's our story for today.
Yeah. And then in the next 2 weeks, when will that be? July. It's July 21st right now. It's
August, probably.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
Maybe like August 1st, August 2nd?
August 1st? Yeah. Yeah. July 21st. Oh, yeah, you're right. So it'll be
August 4th, yeah.
Right before the long trail. And I'll still be here. So we'll be able to do it live again.
Oh, perfect.
But it will be my story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, what's your socials?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tell us about the socials.
About the socials?
Yeah, tell us about all the exciting things with the socials.
Yeah, you can find me at a.hisk.
People have been requesting.
I've been getting, they've been streaming in follower requests.
And getting interesting, questionable DMs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the listeners.
Yeah.
I love reading them.
I love questionable DMs. I don't always check them. I actually have probably over 500 unread. Like there's
message requests.
5 categories of DMs. There's a primary where my friends go. Like I see all my primary. I'm really behind on those. There's general, and then there's requests. No, story replies. Then there's message requests, and then there's hidden requests.
Oh.
And so among all of those categories, I think there's like over 500.
Oh my gosh.
So DM our DNF Diaries. Follow our DNF Diaries Instagram account.
Yeah.
DNF.diaries. And then send us your DNF stories. We would love more.
Yeah. And we're working through the emails. If you send them to us, we'll get back to you. Yeah. It'll happen. Sometimes it's a little while.
Also, how do we feel about 5-star reviews?
We love them.
Yeah.
Do we have any good ones?
I don't know.
Now?
Let's check. Let's see. Yeah, just on that note, while we're looking for them, send them our way. Because if you don't, we're going to stop the podcast. I say if we don't get 6.
That's a real threat.
We're like we said the last episode, I thought we were best friends. I thought we're friends, and you guys aren't giving us 5-star reviews.
Okay, well, we're best friends.
Yeah, we're best friends.
Yeah.
And I would give you, if you had a way for me to give you a 5-star review, I would immediately.
You could verbalize it to me right now.
Okay, 5 stars, Arlee Hiskey. They are a delight. Great hair. Amazing hair. 5-star hair. And general good times are had in your company.
Oh my God. Thank you.
What are my stars?
Oh my gosh. Star. You're so fun.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Such a pleasure to be around. Having you in my life lifts me up every day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah.
This is a real moment.
Yeah.
And we actually have gotten quite a few. Well, we've got 2.
Okay, why don't you read one?
Okay, I'll read this one. Let's see. More DNFs. Ward in ATL. That is Atlanta. Oh my gosh, Ward. Thank you. That was July 12th. He says, this podcast is fantastic. Tara and Arlee are amazing together. Great mix of news and jabber to start before getting to the epic DNFs. I may DNF an ultra, but I haven't DNF'd one of these podcasts yet.
Oh, that was good.
Ward.
Thanks, Ward.
Love that. Oh my gosh, thank you. You also get 5 stars.
Yeah.
If you want 5 stars from your best friends, you better give us 5 stars.
All
I
right.
scratch your back, you scratch my back.
I think we got to do some blister popping now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we do like a live blister popping? Put up your
on socials.
Okay. Put up your foot to the mic and just get like it's like ASMR. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Please listen again soon in 2 weeks, I guess, if you want.
Yeah,
I don't know.
do it.
I don't care.
Do it.
You don't have to, but you should.
Do it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.